Hi there, and welcome to MS-DOS Game Reviews, where I play ancient games in an emulator and record the results for posterity. Now, of course, I do talk a little bit through the game, so yeah, if this is your sort of jam, please enjoy. Today we are looking at Jill of the Jungle, released for DOS in 1992, and it was released by Epic Megagames in Canada, United States. So you can get it on Good Old Games, and it is a nice VGA game if you look at all the thumbnails here, all the screenshots. But I think the best way would be just to give it a play. So I'll fire up my old emulator here, and yeah, this is, of course, is DOS, so you can look at the directory. So if you've unpacked the zip file, these are the files you would get. And there are just two exe files, the catalog and Jill. So we'll run Jill 1 just to show you what the game is all about. Now it detects my sound cards and gives me 256 color VGA graphics. Of course, I'm happy with this. I'm going to press enter, and yeah, some nice sound straight off the bat. And then, yeah, you have a very pixelated picture there of Jill. Nice blonde, blue-eyed girl in a swimsuit, as you do. Now she's going to be running around the jungle. She has a little bit of a backstory. And you are the brave and beautiful star of this game. Your journey will lead you through the startling action and puzzle sequences. And there you go. There's some instructions, ordering info, credits, and a noisemaker. So the noisemaker here, you could just press keys, and that makes all sorts of noise. And once you've made enough noise, you can play the game a bit. So we'll just do a little bit of a demo. And there's young Jill moving around, jumping, and doing all sorts of fun things. So gets a little star, but yeah, we're not here to watch demos. We'll see how the game plays. So we'll kick in there, and shift jumps and alt uses your whatever thing you've got selected there. So we'll bound through the boulders. First thing you get is your little knifey knife. You can throw it, and it sort of follows you around and vanquishes your enemies. Let's see if I can. Oh, there you go. Doesn't seem to be a timer here. Oh, there's a extra player there if you manages to pass that little skill check. I have to say, your game is super responsive. And nice little background music. There must be a way of defeating these guys, but I have yet to find that. So game plays well. And I'm losing a lot of health here. Oh. It's definitely a nice little platformer. And that's the end of Jill there. Oh. All right. Oh. I wonder what T does, turtle. Oh. Turns are slower and faster. So, Jill of the jungle, you know, oh. Ow! So that's the game. It doesn't get much more interesting than this. It's just skill. So I'm gonna quit out of this and just show you a little bit more about the bulletin board system. So Shareware games used to have this little informational screen, and then you can send money and download games. And here it talks about the trilogy. So if you're in catalog, you'd get the catalog, brand new, improved, and not biodegradable. Spring of 1992, and you can press down. We began with the ZZT series in January 91, growing rapidly. So they are making games, or were making games. Oh, what was that? 30-something years ago. And yeah, the BBSs, the bulletin board systems, were servers on the internet that were connected to a modem, and you could actually dial in and talk to them with your dial-up. So let's say Super ZZT, and here's Jill of the Jungle, of course, calling all programmers and sysops and whatever, so you could talk to these guys. And here is the numbers you dial with your computer and the various speeds that they support, like really slow and slightly faster and faster. So there you go. That was BBSs for you. Now, of course, we are in modern times now, so you can just go to Good Old Games, get Jill of the Jungle. I've preloaded it here for you, the complete trilogy for free. Just add it to your cart and download it, and you can play on just about any computer. Good Old Games is definitely a website I support. And yeah, that is it for Jill of the Jungle. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hopefully you've liked it. If you want to subscribe, there's a link over there. Google seems to think you would like that. And there are more of my videos available. Yeah. Have a fantastic day. Goodbye.